Hello and welcome into the SorareData Gameweek 455 preview. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Joined once again by Harry Trades to talk about, a really interesting game week, Harry. I was going through the top favorites when I was just like, oh, I need something for the description. Portugal, England, Ecuador, Scotland, and Austria are in the top 5 teams that are the biggest favorites this week. And I was like, there's nothing more so rare than having those 5 seemingly random countries at the top.
Yeah, when you said Ecuador, that you just reminded me of. So I think that is what this is the first game week of them coming back actually. So I saw a couple of those cards flying around in the lineup builder, which was fun. And yeah, there is a couple of big matchups I think to get stuck into.
Yeah, there sure is. Thanks everyone for coming in. Looks like Bruzel, Manuel and Ben on the podium today. Congratulations all. Philly Dilly, what's up? Bruzel says, is it MLS card day? I don't think it is. See a lot of rumors, but no cards yet. Mitch, what's up? So Rare Mamba, appreciate you coming in. Let's see, I lost. There we go. Kev Hurd, Celeb Buzz, let's rock and roll. Mike Baston, Red or Dead 69. Carrie, just Mike, it says, I suck at So Rare. What?
No.
Nah. I've seen your gallery, Mike. You are perfectly fine at So Rare. And Genesis lurking, appreciate you coming in and saying hi there. So yeah, it's a weird game weekend, Harry. I'm a little nervous because Sporting is at the literal top.
Oh no, that's a recipe for disaster. Come on.
It really 62% chance of a clean sheet. Oh no, I'm sorry, 58%, 62 of scoring. They'll probably win 12-0. Yeah. I guess they're 4th for the clean sheet. That's all I care about with Sporting as they win games 8-0 or 8-1 really. But man, they're up there.
I mean, yeah. You'd rather them there than the middle of the road, right? That like you're gonna have to take it. And I think I don't know, over the last couple of games, I know they've been winning every game, it feels like, but they have had a few clean sheets. I think that you've managed to, do well off and stuff. So yeah, I think you have to go in with it. Okay, last 2 maybe not, but one was midweek. Yeah, okay.
You're negative.
I didn't want to mention it.
But you're right. They did have a nice little run here, and so I mean, elite teams don't get clean sheets every game. It's as simple as that. So
simple, and it's really not funny, but the amount of Adan content I was seeing on Twitter after that, I haven't even seen the error, right? So I'm not going to comment too much about it. But all I was seeing was Adan top percentages for shots not saved and all this stuff. He was in the top 5 in Europe or something. There was a goalie that I own that was in the top 5. So I didn't want to really publicize it too much. But who was the other goalie? If anyone saw that or saw tweets similar to that, lads, let me know. But there was a top 5. And yeah, Dan was in there firmly. It was Sam Johnston for Crystal Palace, who I actually own 2 of, Laird, come to think of it. So yeah, great for both of us.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. We'll bounce back this weekend. So yeah, Sporting, Arsenal, LDU Kyoto, shout out to Nepenthes there. Rangers and Rapid Vienna are the top 5. But we'll do what we always do and go jump into 2nd Division Europe, where we see Auxerre, my boys, who are not my boys anymore and haven't been for a while, playing bottom of the table Valenciennes. And then Leicester City, Hamburg, Leeds, and Elche are your top 5. Leeds are away. It was to Huddersfield. Yeah,
nothing crazy, right?
Nothing.
How have Auxerre actually been playing though? Are they still great if we're talking SO5?
They are better for SO5 than they are in the table.
Okay.
Which frankly is all you want.
So they're still.
I take that back. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was confusing them with Bordeaux.
Bordeaux, yeah.
So yeah, Auxerre smashing, and so everyone getting really excited for their cards to be promoted to Champion Europe, where they'll promptly get smashed. But yeah, I noticed Hein has been back to his old ways. He had a little bit of a dry spell.
Okay.
And he's back.
Yeah, he is back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continuing to share set pieces, with Gaetan Perrin, who is not, he's still in his lower period. But yeah, they just smash.
Yeah. Okay.
Charlie said Leicester played 120 last night, although they did rotate heavily. So we do have some midweek cups everywhere. I think, it was Benfica. Sporting played Benfica, I think, today, maybe?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, I mean, with those teams that are like literally at the top or like first, second or whatever, like they can't afford to rotate on the weekends. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, they need to put the best 11s out. And yeah, it's just that time of the season, isn't it? So yeah, it makes sense that they kind of rotated last night, as Charlie said.
What does the top of the championship look like these days?
I think it's Leicester Leeds, I believe. Yeah. But Ipswich
Oh,
are there as
yeah.
well. Like they're literally same point. So
Yep.
that's interesting, isn't it? Like, well, only one less win, I guess, than Leeds, but like four less wins than Leicester. But okay, 6 points difference. 9 draws is what's letting them down,
Yeah.
Ipswich. But they've just signed Kiefer Moore, who started to score goals for them on loan from Bournemouth. So just in time for the playoff game for Wales, and
There you
yeah,
go.
things are looking. And to be fair, they have 3 Welsh players, but 2 of them are minted. But one scored a hat trick a few days ago, actually, or a few games ago. Yeah, Wes Burns. Don't know how, why, when, but apparently he scored a hat trick. So, and he actually scored like
Wow.
literally one of the best goals of this championship season, outside of that Philogene goal that we saw actually a couple weeks ago for Hull. Yeah, it was like an outside. It was like a Modric outside the foot kind of top
I
corner
love that.
situation. Yeah, it was
Love that.
amazing. And for some, well, if anyone knows who Wes Burns is, they'll know that he's not really known for these things. So it was it was a welcome surprise.
Heating up at the right time there, Harry. It's feeling things are looking up for Wales.
All the players are like, all the Welsh boys are like firing. Like Connor Roberts is scoring goals. He can't even normally play games of football, and he's coming off the bench and scoring goals now. So everyone is raring to go for that game. But this is a different game week. We'll kind of
Yes,
leave that
that's right.
for
That's
another
right.
midweek.
What a time to be alive. Anyway, it does seem like the higher scoring SO5 teams in second division Europe are the ones on this page. So like, I feel like when Auxerre and Leicester and Hamburg and Leeds are heavily favored, it feels like the scores could be pretty high.
Yeah, especially all at home. There's no reason, I don't think, why they can't, because like you said,
Right.
Auxerre are playing literally the worst team in the league. Okay, Hamburg are playing Osnabrück, who aren't good at all, and I know that for a fact. And then QPR aren't great, but they're not, rubbish. They were rubbish for a while, but they've got a little bit better. So yeah, you could expect some smashes. Auxerre being like the full stack, and as are Hamburg. Sorry, Leicester no goalkeeper, which is going to let them down in some capacity. I think if you're just playing second division, as a standalone division with Leicester cards. So yeah, I don't know. There's a few interesting ones in there. Southampton away to Birmingham, who are like 18th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Could be quite fun in a certain way for them. Probably no clean sheet. Let's not get my hopes up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any of the lower odds-wise teams we would have expected much anyway. So it's not like we're a heavily strong team.
Who was St. Pauli playing? Just out of random
I
curiosity.
think they were away to Schalke. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just about to. Man, that is crazy. First off, thank you to John and Bob coming in. But I was just about to comment about how our good friend Sam Ty mentioned that Lionel Mpassi was going to be out for the rest of the season, and I see that Rodez are home against Bordeaux, and then Mr. Rodez himself, Simo's in. I'm sure he's got plenty of, what's his name? Cibois? Is that the backup at
Yeah. I think it is. He loves. Yeah, Simo was always telling us about the updates with that goalkeeper situation. Not that I need to know, but it's just fun seeing like he's on the ball, Simo. So yeah,
he is on the
I can't fault you for that at all.
It's actually great because Simo's a Liverpool supporter, so the best are like the back-to-back tweets where it's like the Liverpool updates, and then he's like, "Oh, and Cibois will be in goal for Rodez."
Yeah.
Like,
and I have 12 of him.
yeah. Anyway, keep up the great work,
it.
Mark. Anybody so Mark is one of the triumvirate of the Make It a Double Double podcast. So if anybody is unfamiliar with that show, make yourself familiar on YouTube or Spotify. Fantastic show. It's Wilson. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say about. Let me just scroll to the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. No. Although speaking of make it a double-double might be a tough one for Huddersfield this week. So sorry, Az. Anyway, Asia, which we know started this midweek because we've got some Friday matches that happened before the deadline, but we've got most of J League and K League this weekend. I thought there were there are some Asian Champions League matches as well. So everybody with their Al Nasser cards will be more excited. But it looks like we're also missing a few odds. Daegu being the big one that we don't have for K League, and then Jambak Ulsan play each other in the Champions League, which is kind of a bummer for people with those cards. But might not be Cecina season yet.
Yeah, I'm hearing it's not. I'm hearing it's premature for him.
Actually, if anyone here is a J League fan, Na Sang Ho update would be greatly appreciated if anybody has one in the chat. Went off injured last week.
He's a J League card now, lad.
What's that?
I thought you said K League then, but I was going to say he's moved now. He's a J League boy.
Did I not say J League? I looked at it too. And
you might have. Maybe I've completely misread that or misheard that.
Because
I was like,
either way, if anyone has
this guy's not playing
Hoodwink actually did send me an update. I think it was actually from Matsuyama. But the two updates I got were it didn't look that bad and it looked bad, so I'm not sure. And it was like,
I don't need either of those. Yeah.
All right, Frenzy. I did say J League. Let's go.
Fair play. Yeah.
Anyway, what's up, Quinny? My God, Harry, we buried the lead here. Urawa, head's at the top.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
We're saying something.
Right, okay, I guess we have to. Yeah, I mean, they're playing a promoted team, so matchup indicators won't kind of be there. I think they scored first against Yokohama last game. They lost, but they scored a goal. I mean, it was at home, so, they're away, I guess, this game. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I watched the first half of Uara's first game, and they looked good. Like, they actually outplayed Sanfrecce, or however we're going to pronounce it. So I was, obviously disappointed to see, what Nishikawa did to us both. Can I just add? And hopefully we can, make amends this week.
Did you say we?
I mean, you have a Nishikawa.
Oh, you and I.
Yeah.
You and Urawa.
Oh, not me and Nish. Yeah, no. This is me and you. We're in this together.
I mean, you are a collector, so I'll give you some. Mike Basson provided the Na Sang Ho update. MCL, possibly a few weeks.
How weird is that, Led? Like on the topic of what we were discussing before.
I was going to say before the show, I told Harry I'm pretty sure I tore my MCL or some sort of CL.
Oh my God!
That's what you get for going outside. So what else we got? Vissel, Kobe, Sanfrecce are away to Tokyo, who started Go Hitano last week. Sorare legend himself, but he's not the Nozawa. I have no idea what the update is on him. I actually used to own Nozawa too. Anyway, Antlers, who no longer have your boy Araki. Where is he again?
He's at the team you just said, then Tokyo. FC
is he
Tokyo.
Really? Like against Urawa?
Yeah, no, against Sanfrecce.
Oh, FC Tokyo.
Yeah, sorry, FC Tokyo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I watched his two goals. They were kind of both tap-ins, but that's fine. Two decisives, and that's fine for me.
Yeah.
I don't care how they go in. I don't care. So yeah, they drew 2-2, I believe. So yeah, we'll see. Some interesting fixtures there. Yeah, Antlers, Uara.
Don't underestimate the importance of being at the right place at the right time. I am starting to notice that we actually have 0 K-League odds, so maybe they just haven't come out yet. And we got some Chinese Super League. I guess it's only Wednesday, so we got plenty of time, theoretically. I would be remiss. Oh, no, never mind. Moving on to America, we noticed Kyoto was at the top. Simo here was saying eyes on Thomas Gaulier at Universidad, which doesn't seem like a... I would have expected somebody named Tom. It's probably not Gaulier either. But if Simo told me somebody named Thomas Gaulier, I'd be like, oh yeah, he plays for Rodez, obviously.
Yeah.
Not Universidad. And Ben said I picked up a full Universidad collection at 4% for 0.016. Happy with my new U23 goalie and 2 very nice U23 forwards.
Wow.
Let's go. Oh, Mike Dassin, coverage delay. Team standard for K-League. Good play. Good play there. Anyway, I thought we also, what was the other one? Oh, there they are. I think this is the Universidad that they were discussing, right? Católica.
Does that not remind you of like a college, like American college logo of some?
The U?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Doesn't it? That's all I look at that and I just think so Americanized.
Yeah, that is. It looks like they just stole it from like the University of something. Anyway.
Yeah, Carolina or something. One of the blue
Exactly,
ones.
exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Quito at the top, Sporting Cristal from Peru and Cienciano from Peru. Don't they have cards? Or did I make that up? Yeah, they've had them at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Inter Miami home against Orlando. We got a little Florida derby there.
Yeah, okay, that feels pretty fun. Orlando played last night. I think heavily rotate. I know the goalie got rotated, and you obviously fell victim to that. And I'm obviously sorry about that, but I think they won 3-1.
3-1, I think. Yeah. 4. It might have been 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now that I've said that, I'm like, well, actually, it probably wasn't. Oh, 3-1. You're right. I don't know why I questioned that.
Ladero's goal with his right foot.
Wow.
Yeah. He actually used his right foot for once.
I did see that. So the Sounders are home against Austin, which is one of their like best matchups of the season. João Paulo, Stefan Fry, Albert Rusnak, and someone else are out.
Rui Diaz, maybe?
I think Rui Diaz was doubtful. I don't think he was actually ruled out, but there was somebody else. Oh, and Yamar, I believe, is out.
Yeah.
So all of those Sounders cards you got all excited about. Get them out. New England home against Toronto. It should be a good Carlos Heel season. They played midweek as well.
Yeah. River?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talleres? Yeah. Away. Let's see. Columbus at Minnesota we have. St. Louis City against New York City FC. Nothing too crazy.
Cincy away to Chicago. I mean. Okay.
Houston home against the Red Bulls. Your boy. You want to talk about how good your boy is?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I bought the MLS season pass on Saturday night to watch my boy Emil Forsberg play. And yeah, I mean, Nashville were really bad to it. It might be a very small sample size of what's to come, but the AA's there and he hit the bar. Like there was, a few chances for him and he looked really good. Like he doesn't run much, as we can probably imagine, but like when he does run, it's with the ball and it's quite direct and he's making things happen. I do worry about the attack line though, as far as like their 2 number 9s, like Fanazio or however we're going to say his name, and the other guy Manuel, sorry, they just weren't great. But like Amaya looked pretty good. Like he was bursting through and sort of trying to find passes in the final third. Edelman's really good, and I know he's been playing for a while now, but he is like legit good.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed with him considering his age. And Forsberg. I mean, Lewis Morgan to come into it. I think they'll have a decent side, nothing crazy, but I think Forsberg will be, the main man, which is probably not a crazy statement to make, but I do think he'll be one of the best mids. I really do. Not like top 5. I think he'll be in that sort of 5 to 10, maybe, depending on how Red Bulls are, I think, as a collective. But because Houston are struggling now. So this will be an interesting one again. Are they as dominant? So it's probably not a bad time to play them, even though it's on the road and in Texas and all that, stuff. I don't know.
Definitely better to play in Texas in February than like July and August when eventually your game gets canceled because of lightning. I wonder if the biggest thing that holds Forsberg back this season are the guys in front. Like if they don't finish, then he's just going to leave like so many assists on the table.
For sure. 100%. That is the biggest worry for me. Just looking at one game's worth. Like, I don't know. Vasily he couldn't control the ball and stuff. He's all tucked in. He's got the Puig effect. I don't know. Something's putting me off about him. Like I just couldn't get on board with it. Headband as well, and he doesn't have like that long of hair. I think who else does that in the MLS? Is it Lucci? No, it's Insigne. Insigne has the headband, and he literally has like a number 4. Like it's not that long. It's nuts. I swear to God. He's like the MLS Grealish at this point. Low socks, doesn't have the calves, and obviously, nowhere near the player right now. Maybe he was in his day, but yeah, just a weird observation there.
Man, the Insigne slander is
people are coming for him in the chat. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Fair enough. So let's see. Anyone down here? Tigres are away. Is that Toluca, right? Which isn't great. And then, nothing.
Galaxy? I know they're away, but
that's surprising that they're that much of an underdog away to San Jose.
I agree. That is strange, actually. Did San Jose play this weekend? Or did they have the bye?
Are they the one with the bye?
I feel like they didn't play, or am I just being stupid?
They played at Dallas.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't look like they did much.
Yeah, what's Espinosa doing? Picking his nose all day.
Yeah, really.
-9 AA. Jesus. Vancouver didn't play, as Alex says. What the hell's gone on there? Just got to be possession. 2 goals. Okay. Yeah, 21.
21-1.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Mike Basson was calling out Illy Sanchez's cornrows.
I did see that. I mean, I'm indifferent with the cornrows. I'm not.
We do have a Julian Quinones revenge game.
Ooh, and we know how they normally end, i.e. revenge games. DAs, baby. Lots of them.
All day. Challenger. Surely, I feel like either the Eredivisie, I guess they are. Ooh. Maybe all the good teams are playing because there's no PSV, Ajax, Feyenoord, AZ up here.
So Sporting Rangers each other.
Rapid, Rijeka and Salzburg are your top 5. And we got Anderlecht at home against Eupen. It's supposed to be Yari season.
I know. I was going to say, it better bloody be. I know.
Fenerbahce away to Hatayspor. Oh, Russia's back.
I was going to say, Russia's back. You made a whole show about it yesterday.
Russia's back. I forgot about that.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Don't sleep on the Brøndby stacks.
I'm firmly in bed with the Brøndby stacks right now. Well, I can't say stacks. I have 1 card.
This might be the Brøndby week.
Really? So you got Penn. Yeah, you've got the goalkeeper as well. Okay.
Yeah, Pence, Kleiber, Rasmussen, Was.
There's no forward, though.
Suzuki a forward? Oh, no, he's not.
No.
I don't know why I thought he had forward cards.
I thought he did as well. Now you said that, but I don't know. Maybe he does, actually.
I was convinced he did. That's so funny. Maybe because he plays striker more often than anything else.
Yeah, that could be it. And literally right striker, main position.
But it's going to be a big one. Let's see. We've got Saint-Gilloise away to Leuven. Toblason going to keep him at bay?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's one. Well, I don't know. How have you? I know UFG have just obviously been dominating games recently, but they do seem to concede, and I feel like they're 3-1s and 2-1s. Maybe.
I don't think Morris has kept a clean sheet or more than one in years. Let's see.
Since Sam bought it.
Of course, he gets one away to Genk.
Of course, yeah, that's standard.
Mechelen.
Okay, that's wild though, isn't it, Laird? Like
Toolhouse.
That is nuts.
Kortrijk, yeah, it's crazy.
Like there's like 3 or 4 there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing for the best team in the league. So there's just no correlation between winning games and clean sheets, people.
Yeah, you don't need them
Specifically in Belgium, anyway.
in Belgium. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Zenit. Huh?
Oh,
How about
what are the
that?
chances? That's a big. I mean, yeah, Spartak aren't rubbish, obviously.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
No,
Celtic
not at
Hearts.
all.
That kind of stifles anything. And they play tonight as well, so although they're home tonight, so they probably smash tonight. Let's say, and then find it tough. Away to Hearts, that really won't be easy. I don't think.
Yeah. Heerenveen, man, I'm still so upset about this goalkeeper change. They finally get a clean sheet. Like they hadn't gotten, like they conceded multiple goals every game since they replaced Noppert,
Oh my days.
but then they smash against Volendam last
Simo
week.
Deviv is back for CSKA. Can I just rudely interrupt there? I've heard he played the last preseason game. He's played the last couple actually, and it looks like he's done 90 every time. So yeah, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be.
Okay. Just Mike, it's wondering if using his Ugaldi card against Zenit is a good or bad idea.
I don't know. I can't remember how. I know Zenit are top. I just mean like, do they concede that many goals? Like, or is it a USG situation? I mean,
3 of
at
the last
home.
5, which were 3 years ago when the
Exactly. That's what. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you look at these results, you're just like, I can't look at these because the team's probably completely different.
Yeah, who knows?
Apart from the mainstays, but like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It
Yeah.
depends. I wouldn't prioritize him, Mike, but I wouldn't really prioritize him. But if he's the only option, then he goes in, doesn't he?
That's how I was feeling with as I have to scroll higher because of the matchup. Let me see who it was. Because my Gabriel Florentin card, who are they playing?
Orenburg.
Oh, they're away to CSKA Moscow.
Yeah.
Not an ideal one. Let's
not
see.
ideal.
Antwerp against St. Trunden's not that bad. Ajax at home against Utrecht. That's like, shouldn't Ajax be bigger favorites?
I think it shouldn't they really? But Utrecht aren't, like, they're no mugs. I think they've been picking up results and but I don't know. What happened to Ajax last week? It was Hendo bench.
Berghuis got hurt, right?
Oh,
He
no
didn't
way.
play last week.
Yeah. Like,
And
look up
Bergwijn's out
Ajax,
as
like,
well, I guess.
AZ. Yeah, I was actually really surprised with this in some ways. Like, I didn't expect Ajax to go there and like bamboozle them in any way, even in the form, like, even just like with the team they have. But like, AZ have been shocking. I don't know. This just kind of shocked me a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. They are away to Sparta Rotterdam. Never an easy one.
No, but they're not great either. Like, NAC beat them this weekend and stuff, and like, I don't know. I know they have the good goalie and whatever, but like, I know he's away.
He hasn't been good in a while, to be honest.
He hasn't, has he? I can't remember the last cleanie they had.
He went on like some crazy run.
Look at
like
that.
here and then
6 games.
3 straight or 4 straight conceding at least 2. Oh no, just 2. Sorry. 4 or 5. Like it's yeah. They haven't been great. I almost chased those dark green scores.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So we have PSV at home against Feyenoord. Dinamo Zagreb away to Osijek. If that's how you say it.
Yeah. I think they're 4th or something. They're not terrible in any way. I don't know. Challenger doesn't seem like ridiculous, does it? Outside of maybe Sporting.
Bruges, Genk. We have Porto, Benfica this weekend.
We do. Yeah, good point. Good point.
Let's see. Copenhagen, Midtjylland.
Yeah, big one.
Like there's some very, very tough games this weekend.
No, for sure. Lots should cancel each other out, I guess, in many ways, right?
Did you say cleanie and I didn't even notice?
Probably, yeah. Maybe. Did I? I do say that word for sure. And I'll be proud of it till the day I die. Sorry, I just will. It just rolls off the tongue so nicely. I don't want to say 2 words. Just give me 1 word's worth of,
Mike Basson says Utrecht are 3 cleanies on the bounce. My God. Anyway, so yeah, I think you're right. It doesn't. We say that and Sporting will win 9-1.
Right, yeah, but that still might not shock me in many ways. Like the rest doesn't, like even Riker. I have like a Riker stack, and right, great, whatever. They might get a clean sheet. Sorry, I didn't go for the cleanie there, but I still don't think they'll score well. Like they just don't score that well, really, unless it's like, I don't know, a ridiculous matchup. I tell you who did score well. I know we're still on Challenger at Salzburg last week. They smashed that Austria Lustenau team, yeah. Which is not shocking, but like there were some big scores. I was involved with the Gluck score, Fernando 100, Susic with 2 assists, Karsgaard with a goal. I mean,
yeah,
it's going to happen. It's 7-0, right? But like they've been due one of them. I just don't know if people would have actually capitalized on it in that sense.
For this team, for Salzburg last week?
Yeah, like people obviously played the stacks and whatever, I assume, in certain places. I just didn't really, I don't know, I didn't really check, where people finish with Salzburg cards really, but like, yeah, a lot of them are under 23, so I assume they were caught up in that division.
Somebody, was that? It was on Twitter. This conversation of like, do we think because the new competitions will kind of not accentuate, but like people will want to stack more, whether people will actually take U23 players out of U23 so they can like play them in their contenders or challenger stacks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good talking point. Definitely.
Champion. What do we got here? Wow, you'd think I played Champion Europe that much, and I really don't. That's kind of funny. Arsenal, Inter, Man City, Bayer Leverkusen, and Rennes. You love to see it, Harry. I did tell Harry and Sam, was that yesterday or the day before, that I was winning Champion Europe Rare this weekend?
Maybe yesterday, yeah. I mean, you might be led. I mean,
no, I am.
Arsenal, yeah, no, I actually think you are. Like City, City United, Inter, quite sneaky actually in there. Leverkusen away, always susceptible to a goal or so. Like you might have the cleanest stack there, led. Kills me to say, but well,
it's happening. It's just inevitable. Yeah. We do have Champions Europa and Conference League next week, which is the only I feel like Leverkusen rotate more than anyone else for that, and so who knows? Like maybe we get some wonky lineups this weekend because of that stuff, which plays well for Tottenham because they do not have to worry about midweek matches, and they are home against Crystal Palace, which my strategy of trying to hide that I'm going with Spurs players for the Premier League comp is now the secret is out.
Now exposed. Secret sources
Damn
out,
blockchain.
Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty fun, but new manager bounce, clean sheet last weekend for Palace. I don't want to put doubts into your mind, but
it's over. You get one game, one bounce.
Yeah, one bounce back, and then they're back to dog shit.
Right. Did they even score?
Yeah, they won 3-0. Yeah.
Oh, 3-0. Sorry. Wait a minute. Wasn't the no. I was gonna say, wasn't the Everton game the first one, but it was not the first.
Yeah, he was in the stands, but he was
yeah. Since I've already talked about make it a double twice, I'm gonna do it one more time because I got very excited listening to the show last week because Adam picked Lorenz Assignon for Sorare Darts, saying that he was going to have 3 goals against Crystal Palace, and he scored 13.6, which was actually more than he scored the game before, if I remember correctly. Jesus, there has not been a worse loan or move for any player in the history of Sorare than Lorenz Assignon going to Burnley.
I didn't
4 games. He got a luck assist in the first, and then minus 3.24 AA, minus 19.78, and minus 21.38. None of these are with big chances missed or anything. He just
I mean, yeah, 11 goals conceded in 3 games will do that to you, right? Really. But he is obviously doing other things not good because, yeah, look at the duels, man. Oh my days. Minus 20 points.
Like he
That is
lost 32
ridiculous.
points from losing duels and possession in this game.
You might as well just not play. You're better off not playing. Just don't even cut. Just come off the bench for like 2 minutes. Isn't it crazy how like you can start a game and end up way worse off than somebody
Way worse.
literally coming on for a minute? Not
Yep.
that either one matters. You're not going to win anything with either. But it's just funny how the matrix can work in that way. Yeah, I didn't think scores could get worse than Vitinho at Burnley led, and Asignon has just proved me completely
Hold my
wrong.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's those like really quick, not very tall, probably not very strong, like right backs who like attack all the time can just get demolished in the Premier League.
So actually, the worst, if I remember correctly, I think he got an assist in his last game for Rennes. Oh, I'm sorry. So he had this goal, and then maybe he got hurt in this Toulouse game. Yeah, he must have.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes back, and they're like, "Oh, you're going to Burnley."
Yeah, we've already sorted that out. You're gone. Yeah, I was close to buying him once, led, and I feel
Fling
really
Flong said he
ashamed
bought
of
his
doing.
super rare.
Sorry, Fling Flong.
Yeah.
That's
So like
funny.
starts. Let me get these Burnley games out. Like that's not bad.
No, yeah, because he had
For
like
an
midweek
under 23
utility.
defender.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, other than I'm not playing him this week. Yeah, Ben Johnson, great for cap votes. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Genesis says it best there. He's a great athlete. He's quick, whatever. But you need a little bit more than that for SO5, I think.
Does he play the perfect position for that though? Like if you were like a manager and you had somebody who was a phenomenal athlete and like no technique, and you're like, right back.
He's a right back. Yeah. You see it every level.
Every level.
Every level. 100%.
Yeah.
That's so spot on.
Who says I don't know football? Huh?
Yeah. Who's coming for lead now?
Yeah. Eat that, Haber. Anyway, what else we got here? Newcastle Wolves. Wolves are just a problem for people. Like
especially at home. They away. Sorry, they turn people over quite nicely. Like Chelsea away, Spurs away. This is literally in the last couple of games. Sorry. Yeah, but that was Cunha. Cunha was involved then. So
true.
They are a Cunha-less, Wolves right now. And I watched the game against Chef. Pedro Neto he's a serious problem, lads.
Yeah, real deal.
Like there's something he's been around for years, injuries or whatever, but like right now he's doing like scary things with the football that I'm like, this is not normal. Like he's just ridiculous. It's insane. I love watching him.
Does he feel like one of those players that you can't believe how young he is because it feels like he's been around forever?
Oh, 100%. I literally $1,000,000%, because I've been playing these fantasy games for a little while now, and I literally remember the 19-year-old Neto quite comfortably. And it was like, oh wow, this kid looks decent. We'll see. But injuries and then like form and then injuries. Like it's been tough for him. Like he's never had a real run at things. Really, like an injury-less season, kind of. Maybe that first one you could argue probably did, but was that even at Wolves? I'm going to guess it wasn't, but maybe it was.
It was.
It was. Yeah. Oh wow.
I went like I said the same thing. I was like, surely he was somewhere else, but he's been at Wolves this whole time.
Yeah, he's always had it's not as if he's come from nowhere, but because of the injuries and the infrequency, maybe he kind of feels like he's a fresh player again in some way.
Yeah. Quinny says Cunha's back after the international break, so
that's great for you, Quinny. That's real good.
It's coming. Borussia Dortmund away to the Ranos. Surely it's another 100-pointer.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see. PSG away is at Monaco. Sure is. Let's see. Chelsea away to Brentford. Trying to think of all the teams that might cause problems that won't. Well, Napoli, Juve.
That's pretty big. I was just going to say Brighton have like 3 fit players right now, and they play tonight and away to Fulham on the weekend. So I don't think they're much to worry about for your Tottenham boys.
As long as Pascal Gross gets 100, nobody cares.
Right, yeah, which is definitely happening. Have you noticed? Have you seen that he's come out and said that he's going to retire at Brighton, which is just great for all of us. Yeah.
That's
Because
so
it's got
funny.
like,
I feel like I
go
read
on.
literally the exact opposite. That he's like, yeah, I'd like to go
No
to
way.
Germany.
Or maybe I don't know. I thought I heard him say that he like his family and stuff are from Brighton and whatever, and like I think he mentioned the Bundesliga, but I can't remember if he said. I don't know. Maybe I've got that completely wrong.
Yeah. Now hold on. Let me see.
I thought it was like I'm really happy at Brighton. Like I don't want to leave.
This is exactly what I read. Hold on. I can't believe I even remember where it came from. Because of my family, I'm now more interested in a transfer than before. In principle, it is conceivable for me to return to Germany. I follow the Bundesliga and find it to be an interesting league with great clubs, even if the Premier League has the better individual players overall. However, it would have to be a project that really excites me.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, I know Sports Witness are, but I can't remember what sort of title I saw, but I didn't read the whole article, as you can obviously imagine. But I don't know, it went down the lines of like, I love Brighton.
I love Brighton.
Basically.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm happy now. Maybe we don't need to worry about Pascal Gross next season.
Charlie's pointing out we have a new goalkeeper for Monaco, and Ben was saying how he's U23. We'll get to some U23 goalies in a little bit. Is that Philip Coleman got benched there? Is that who that is? Monaco? Yeah.
Yeah, because Federer owns him.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's why he got benched? Because Federer owns him? Oh, okay.
Exactly the only reason why.
Just
and I think he's German as well, which sorry to any Germans out there. But
who,
just
Coleman?
Is what it is. Yeah, I think he is, right?
I thought he was Austrian.
Now he played in Austria, but I don't.
Was he actually German? All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I think so.
I have no idea. I think I must have been.
Oh, he's Swiss. Is he Swiss?
Oh, he's Swiss.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he is Swiss. Okay, him and Yvonne Mavongo, however we pronounce his name, Mavogo. Oh,
Mavogo, yeah. Who I'm trying to get benched because I want Gomes to get back in. Anyway,
like you're right into the club situation. Handwritten.
Pick scores for All-Star Limited. Marco Piacca. Were we talking about him yesterday? Maybe it came up in our show about contenders.
Yeah.
But he has been awesome lately.
No sets as well, from what I
crazy.
No, yeah. The only reason I've not bought him for my Riker stack is because he doesn't have a new card.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not the only reason, but
when do we get Croatian new faces? Come on, guys, come on, let's get on this.
Come on.
We got Grimaldo. Alexander Schultz right next to Carlos Heel.
Well, okay.
Things are looking up for Harry Trades this weekend. Here we go.
Here we go, baby. Oh, and look who's in there. Ooh, I tell you what, it could be my week.
Here it comes.
It could be my week. All we need is Yari in there. Bunch between Drea and Hazard. That'd be great.
Only a double A.
It's the 75% lid. Everyone in the chat, can you go and vote that Yari's going to start this weekend, please? We need to get him to a AAA, just so I can justify playing him.
Let's find out if he's actually going to play, and then maybe we could say that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need everybody just blaming us for playing him and then not. But let's see who else we got. Saka, Foden. I've heard of those guys. POV, Messi. He's all right. Declan Rice. Yeah. There's Rodri.
Dorito, Dituro. That's crazy how he's up there, by the way. I called him Dorito. He was like not playing, and now he's a AAA. Things can turn around for players. It doesn't matter what age, what position. This guy's a AAA. And I feel really bad for Sam, because wasn't this the goalie that we kind of convinced him? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? But was he at Elche? I think it was led. I think it was.
It might have been. Oh yeah, it absolutely was. Yeah, he was here.
Yeah. Okay.
Fatih Thura.
I'm so sorry, Sam. I know you're not watching, but
All right, let's pretend that never happened. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's a lot of goalies here. Junichi Mori from Gamba, Edgar Badia. Is it Badia or Badia? I think it's Badia. Is that against Amabrieta? Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Amiri AAA at home. That feels fun.
So for some reason, I had a conversation with somebody that Amiri's like upcoming fixture list was really bad. And so I went to sell him. And because who did they play last week?
They had
so they were
Bayern
at
and
Leverkusen last week, which obviously not a great one. And then like they're away to Bayern, they're away to Leipzig. But you get this home against Gladbach, Bochum as well. Like it's one of those
and
like
Darmstadt as well. Like you're literally, it's one of them. It's one of them where like you might not even play him away anyway. So like, this was actually the reason I didn't buy him, to be honest. I was a bit like, oh, I'm put off by the fixtures, but ultimately you're only going to play him in the home fixtures. Let's be completely honest.
Right.
Like, and they're literally perfect, really. And then Hoffenheim, like. What was I thinking? I kind of, maybe regret that now, to be fair.
This home against Leipzig is the first week of the new competitions.
Okay.
Because I have a new Amiri, and I was like, oh, I'll use him in the cash competitions. Then I saw like away to Bayern. I'm like, I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to do that. Like everything else, it's like, because like they've obviously played them already. So he's done playing Bayern for the rest of the season. He's done playing Leipzig after these games. Like, so you get these. It's not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Simo said Dituro went from Universidad to Fatih to Elche in 12 months.
That's wild. Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. Amiri right ahead of Harry Kane is so funny.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah. Let's see. Some more AAAs. Boanga, Lucho Acosta, another goalie, Unnerstall. There's Van Dijk, Saliba. They're still going.
Jesus, yeah, this is a big one, isn't it?
Verts.
Big week. Ooh.
Douglas Santos and Barco. Let's go. Jizz Hornkamp. What is...
Oh, now that must be a pump. That is a paid pump, I think, from a certain Andy Black. It has to be.
In fairness, he sold the unique.
Yeah, to... Sure.
PSU fans too. Very sketchy transaction, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Andy Black in that. Ben Johnson said this looks like it could be an insanely high scoring week. So, but you got to get the players right. Like it didn't seem like we had like specific teams that we were like, oh, that team will smash. So you just get a bunch of AAAs and go nuts.
Well, we saw that didn't actually work in Mpen's favor last weekend, I believe, wasn't it? He had on Twitter that he bought like a AAA stack for the weekend. I think it was at limited and
didn't work.
I don't think it did much. So, it might do this week, depending on the players, of course. But
yeah.
Always looking.
Where's Wendell?
I think he's a double.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because of the 91. Lads, go. Yeah, come on. You know what to do.
You know what to do. That's right. All right. U23 goalies. Obviously, it's a weekend, so we're going to have plenty of them. But let's see. Bolka, Labrovic, Meslier, Karnasecki, and Capril. Harry, somebody in some Discord I saw pointed out just the worst absolute news possible for Marco Karnasecki.
Go on. Oh,
June 30th.
no.
Actually, you know what's funny? The screenshot I saw definitely said July 1st. And
what?
That's so strange. I definitely saw. How about this?
Was it the Jungdal guy? Potentially.
I'm pretty sure it was Karnasecki.
Just because they have a similar color top. That's the only reason why I've said that.
No, it was definitely.
No. Okay.
So I'm going to out them a little bit. Maybe not, actually. But I believe that wouldn't actually make sense. But I was going to say they're in like Australia. And it's like, but that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, June 30, just as bad as July 1st. But we were saying how the July 1st was not like, it has to be after July 1st, not July 1st and after. And so he doesn't have the extra year.
It's horrible.
Anyway, Lawal, let's see. Trubin against Porto, and then Costa against Benfica, obviously make it a little easier for those guys to not dominate like they always do. Jorgensen home against Granada. Somebody mentioned him earlier. These are really high rate. Like these are all AA, Harry. Jeez.
I know. It's yeah, I think it's someone said in the chat. Yeah, Ben just says he has a 90 lineup strength. I've never seen 90 in my gallery ever. I don't think. Which is
you my
a luxury
attempt at U23 Rare Plus this week.
Yeah, what was that? Or what is that? Mine? Probably 80s now, maybe.
67.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No respect for Lee Hanbaum. Anyway.
If you know.
Paul Jolly at the top. Jolly, Saka, Foden. How about that? They're so rare for you.
We're going to miss this, lad. It's not going to... Well, I say that. He could actually be in the same division next season because Auxerre are top of the league. So
Good point. Does he have more time?
Might have a year. Oh, no, he doesn't.
That's it. Okay.
Ooh. Right. Okay. Neither does Foden, I don't think. So... Yeah.
Let's see. No one really jumping out at me. It's still a lot of AAAs though.
Neto, pretty fun.
Yep. Musiala.
The usual suspects. Ooh.
Did we miss Somerville? Oh, there he is.
Dwight, AAA.
He's in that lineup I have. That's how bad Lee Hanbaum is.
Wow. They just don't know yet, lad. They just don't know.
For real.
I tell you what, Somerville.
Copenhagen, not the ideal matchup.
Probably not, no. But just on Somerville, I think he's blanked the last 2 games, lad. I definitely watched the last game against Leicester. Okay, tough matchup. Yeah, he has. He's dust, baby. He had a few good chances as well, which doesn't really show up there. But like watching the game, like he was sort of cutting in and trying to get shots off. It just wasn't really, coming off for him. And Dan James came on and scored a free kick, who hasn't been starting, and he's a winger. So maybe he takes Willie Nonto's place. You don't know. But yeah, I don't know. The dominoes can fall so quickly, led in this game.
What are you gonna do? All right. Let's before we hop into some cat modes, let's see top Premier League players for this week. Saka, Foden, Rice, Rodrigo, and Gabriel are the only AAAs.
Oh, okay.
How many Arsenal guys do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Odegaard, Ben White, and Saliba joining them in the top 10. It's literally, it's just Man City, Arsenal. Oh no, Van Dijk snuck in there. But there's Pedro Neto. Romero is the top Spurs guy.
Okay. Any Maddison?
Tarkowski.
Yeah, he's been scoring well.
There's Gross.
Yeah. Ward-Prowse.
Bruno, no way. Bruno away to Man City.
No Maddison?
Or Son.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder if Madison's... Actually, it could be both of them. Single A. Yeah, I wonder if his scoring history is not great. Yeah, it kind of like takes these into account. Okay. And then Son... I wonder if it counts the absence. Like these were when he was gone, right?
Asia games, yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, I get it.
Okay.
That's how we sneak up on everyone, Harry.
Yeah. Blindside them.
That's right. Harry, number between 38 and 48.
46. Nice even number.
46. I actually didn't want to use that one. There we go. Under.
Has he been playing? I guess yes.
Technically.
Technically. Not doing too much.
No.
Kind of. Yerry Mina. Wow. Who is he playing for? Cagliari?
That is, Cagliari.
Wow. I didn't know he was playing football still. even though he's only 29, which has just shocked me.
Look at that. How did you miss this 100 the other day?
How could I? 2 last man tackles. That is nuts. I think that's the only time I've ever seen a double last man, if I'm being honest.
Surely, like, what do you think the possession numbers were in this game? As I see that he had 4 block shots, 6 clearances, 2 last man tackles, barely touched the ball, 57 accurate passes.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but yeah, that feels a lopsided game. Well, shots though. Look at that led. 17 shots. Oh my god, that's wild. Okay.
Oh, Giannetti with a solid one. Anyway, yes, Yerry Mina still plays apparently, and is a good cap play this week, I guess, as a double A. Some goalies. There's Boschnevitz. Let's go.
Yeah, good boy. Ooh, Fernando could be quite fun for Salzburg after that 100 last game, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunch of guys. That's all I got. Yeah, I think that's all we have too. So thank you everybody for joining. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We went a little long today, but like everyone's playing, Harry. This is the time. Everyone is playing, pretty much. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. And yeah, that's it. Let's go get it.